Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome back to the Slayer. This is episode number 37. We are still in this Sire assignment, this Abyssal Demon task, I should say. I've been doing Sire for probably too long with this one. I got 210 Abyssal Demons as a task like a couple weeks ago. I was gone for a while, but realistically this is taking way too long. So I don't know if I'll be finishing at Sire here. I don't have too much time to be sitting down and do Sire, so I'll do as many kills as I can. But then, if necessary, I am just going to run back to some Abbey Demons so that I can at least grind out... Ooh, did you see that hit? That was pretty solid. So I can at least grind out a couple of tasks. I haven't actually sat down and completed like a few tasks in a single sitting in quite some time. And I would really like to do that. I'll go ahead and hopefully get another unsired, though, because if I can get my third bludgeon piece, that would be solid. That would be really exciting because next time I go to Cerberus, I could go ahead and use my bludgeon. That is like the goal right now. I'd really like to have it for Cerberus. Don't call in a little spawn. It's not that big of a deal. See? No problem. No, don't call in another little spawn. It's still not that big of a deal. We just poked the 15. I just didn't want this stage to last, you know, any longer than it needs to. There we have it. Alright, go ahead and go to stage 3. Stage 3 for a while with the mouse was pretty bad for me, but I've gotten a little bit better at it. I'm definitely... I don't know, happier where I'm at right now. Hopefully I can get 50 or 60 kills in a short amount of time here and, I don't know, just feel good about it, not actually, like, die every load. That would be an A+ moment. There we go. Got through phase 3, no problem. I don't know if you guys ever got to see it, but one time when I logged in right when the Sire was opening up his chest and someone else was fighting him and it hit a 60 on me. I was at full health, it wasn't a big deal, but it was like seconds after logging in. Not even. I really didn't have enough time to react. Well, I'm at solid health right now. I thought I was a little bit lower than that. That must have been a good heal, or I'm just out of my mind. It could be either way. Sometimes I'm not paying attention to that. I'm just trying to make sure I don't step in a poison portal. If I'm not standing in a poison portal, I'm likely not getting cranked too hard. Sometimes these Scions hit you pretty well, but realistically, if you just heal correctly, you're not going to take that much damage from them. I think I'm about to get 93 mage on this one. No. Yes, there it is. 93 magic. Don't really get to see what I unlocked because we're in the middle of a fight. But 93 mage. This is going to be one of the last kills that I do. Probably the last one that you see, guys. Last little bit of Sire. And then I'm going to run to some regular Abbey Demons. I would love to not have to come back here until I could get an Arc Light. I'm definitely going to be trying to get some tasks in the Catacombs to get an Arc Light. But I'll be talking about that a little bit later. But if I can come back here with the Arc Light to make it a little bit easier next time would be nice. I'd like to get a Hellhound task before I get Abbey Demons again, but we'll see. You never know. If I get Abbey Demons again, I'll try to do some Sire because we are so close to finishing that Bludgeon and adding like 42 mil to the tab. I really need to drink this anti-poison. There we go. There we go. What do you have for me? Come on, fingers crossed. Jug of water. Lots of water. Whatever. Whatever. It's better than the talismans. The talismans are one of the most angering things. It's not horrible because they're not quite as rare as the unsired, but it's pretty bad. I mean, I would much rather get an unsired because that's one of the top feelings of the series. All right, guys. I'm thinking like 10 more here, and then I'm just heading over to Abbey Demons. Unless I get a whip on this drop, about 100 Abbey Demon kills with no luck, but it's not like you're supposed to get one every 100, so not that big of a deal. It was kind of nice to just wrap it up on some Abbey Demons quick. I haven't fought these in a little while, and those kills were taking me so long at the Sire. I'm glad to have finally finished this task. Just got it over with. We still made some really good cash, without a doubt. This is going to be not just these Abbey Demons. This will include the Sire, what we have here. We go ahead and get about 118k from this task, and that actually, or from this load, that actually puts the whole task at 6.7 mil, 6,708k, and then another 14 technically if you count that bludgeon piece, which is the highlight of the assignment. Alright, Duradel, time for a new task. I'm hoping for something in the Catacombs, Slayer boss, something cannonable, something like that, 28 Myth Dragons. I think those are the three main things we're looking for right now. A Slayer boss, something that I can cannon real quick, like 15-20 minute task, or something in the Catacombs because we're trying to get an Arc Light. And in the Catacombs, you can get the Ancient Shard drop to turn your Dark Light into an Arc Light. So that's why we're looking for some Catacomb kills. Anyways, guys, or Duradel, excuse me. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. I'm talking to Duradel. Give me a sec. Please give me something, I don't know, one of the three things I just asked for. That's what I'm looking for. 198 lizardmen. That's actually perfect because that works towards getting those lizard shamans unlocked too. So that's a good one. That'll probably be like a 20-minute task. I am barely going to have enough inventory space to... I'm not going to have enough inventory space to pick up my cannon. Oh, I'm done with the task. Ronar seed. I like that Ronar seed. What am I doing here? 487 tasks in a row, 15 more points. I have to drop... I see, I can eat this shark. I go and drop a couple of items here and pick up my cannon. And then we can go ahead and price check this one. It was a single load. It's not like we make a ton of money from these lizardmen. What we're really doing here is trying to get that favor up to 100% so we can fight the lizard shamans and hopefully get that dragon warhammer drop. That's a pretty big one right now, like 73 mil, somewhere around there. The price check is mostly based on this Ronar seed, but it looks like we made about 75k from this one. Alright, Mr. Duradel, I need task number 488. Same criteria apply. I'm really looking for a Hellhound task. I'm ready to fight some Sir, but you do you, Mr. Duradel. Give me something. 169 Dust Devils. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that there are some Dust Devils in the catacombs. I don't really know them perfectly yet, but if so, I'm going to meet you guys there. So this is my first time in the catacombs. Pretty cool place, similar to the Slayer Cave, just a bunch of different monsters in here. A couple of new monsters too. So these Dust Devils are a little bit stronger than the Dust Devils that I was normally fighting, and they have a chance at dropping the Ancient Shard. And I believe how it works is you can use 3 Ancient Shard on a Dark Light to turn it into an Arc Light, and then it's every 3 shards is equal to 1,000 charges in the weapon. So I'm going to need a lot of shards to be able to have a full assignment of Sire worth of charges on an Arc Light, but that's the reason we're trying to get a lot of assignments in here is because I'm looking for those Ancient Shard drops. So anything that I would normally have out in the regular world that I can come down to the catacombs, I'm going to take those assignments. We're going to try to collect some of those shards for a while. Dust Devil is probably not the most exciting one, but they do have a little more health than normal, so it is going to be pretty big XP in terms of just the task. But XP per hour is still probably only like 15, 20k, which really isn't horrible. So far, I'm pretty happy with the catacombs. This Dust Devil task was pretty nice. Really not a lot of cash. Not that big of a deal. I didn't get a shard, unfortunately. I didn't really look up what the odds were from the Dust Devil. I know there's some formula based on how many hit points they have, but I didn't look it up. I'm sorry. Whatever. That's 488 tasks in a row, 15 more points. No shards, not a lot of cash, but it was about 20k XP an hour at a rate. It took me just over an hour to get 22k XP. So I'll definitely take it. It's kind of like a Blood Veld task, but possible Ancient Shards. Looks like we got 29k. I did run to the bank quick, so instead of 29k, we actually made 70k. Thank you for sending me to the catacombs for the first time, Duradel. I wouldn't mind going again. So if you could manage another catacomb-like assignment. I don't know exactly what's in there. 54 Black Dragons. I do know, actually. I saw a video this morning about the brutal Black Dragons, so I'm going to go fight those things. I don't know. I'm going to look up a little bit about them. Then I'm going to run over there and we'll just see how they are. Supposedly these brutal black dragons are similar to wyverns in terms of how much money you can make, but they also have the dragon full helm in their drop table, which is the same rarity as myth drags, 1 in 32k. Unfortunately, that has also dropped the dragon full helm price currently, but I wouldn't mind getting that as a drop, obviously. The big thing here is still the Ancient Shard that we're looking for. They do drop 2 dragon hides, like the King Black Dragon, though, so honestly, most of my Black Dragon tasks are probably going to end up in here rather than back at the KBD. So far, I definitely like these a lot better in the first 4 kills that I've gotten. Oh, I got an Ancient Shard from that one. I didn't even realize. I was just rapid clicking all the items it drops. He automatically drops at least 1 Dragon Bone and 2 Black Dragon Hides, so I just start rapid pressing to pick it up. Didn't even notice. It's my first Ancient Shard. I didn't even know they were stackable until just now, seeing that it has a little 1 next to it. That's pretty cool. They were like a 1 in 98 from these. I don't remember exactly. Something like that. So it was about a 50% chance somewhere in there, right, that I got one. But I managed. I flipped the heads, so I'll definitely take it. We only got 1 kill to go, so I might as well chill with you guys for the last kill. I'm about to have a price check to know for sure, but so far, I think the task was a little bit slower than Wyverns, but the money was about just as good. It was definitely comparable. It helps that they drop 2 Black Dragon Hides, and it helps that they have a Dragon Full Helm possibility. Clearly, I didn't get a Dragon Full Helm because you guys would have seen it at this point, but that could make a lot of money, obviously, even though they're only at 35 mil right now, rather than the usual 50, 51 mil. They do take a while to kill sometimes. As you can see, this one is kind of being rough on me. It's not too bad. It's similar to Myth Dragons. They're very similar to Myth Dragons, actually, but I would much rather come to these guys. They don't use ranged attacks, so I'm pretty much invincible over here. It's fairly crowded. There definitely were a handful of people here, but it's still pretty new. I guess it's expected. It wasn't bad. I never had to hop more than 4 or 5 times through the world, which isn't that bad. I got about 6 kills per trip before I filled up my inventory, but the bank, as long as you go up this rope in this room and then south a little bit, the bank is actually like right there. So bank trips are really quick. Overall, I got to give like an 8 out of 10. Maybe even a 9 out of 10 in the future on these Brood of Black Dragons. We'll see. I need to get a few more numbers on them, but I'm definitely very happy with the Catacombs so far. And I got my first Ancient Shard. That's really the highlight here. We're trying to get that Arclight, right? I can go ahead and price check this load, and then I can give you guys an idea how much money we made. It was pretty solid, I can tell you right now. We're going to break the 100 mil mark. We're going to break the 1 mil mark. I couldn't imagine making 100 mil in a single assignment. 140k from this one. We actually made 1.2 mil, almost 1.3. 1,285k. Alright, Duradel, this is likely to be the last task of the episode. Unless I get a boss right here, then we're not even doing in this one, unfortunately for you guys. So, fingers crossed that this one isn't a boss. For me, it doesn't change that much. What do you got for me? 238 Aberrant Spectres. I think it's called a Deviant Spectre. There is a version of this in the Catacombs, so we are headed back there for the 3rd time in a row. These are the Deviant Spectres. I'm going to be fighting them very similar to how I fight the Aberrant Spectres, just using Protect from Mage. I will be using melee. It said they were weak to melee, and I'm trying to train melee, so why not? They're a lot stronger than Aberrant Spectres, and I have 238 of them, so this is going to be like a 2.5, 3 hour assignments, but I'm going to get 45k XP from this, which is pretty good for one assignment, and we'll make some decent cash. We know that they have some bomb herb drops, and I guess the big drop we're looking for doesn't make any money. We want that Ancient Shard, but fingers crossed that we get a couple of those, and just overall, I'm pretty excited for this assignment. It looks like this is going to be a good one. Final kill at the Deviant Spectres. I'm pretty happy with these guys. I'm definitely not going back to Aberrant Spectres, at least for a while. Maybe if I need to do them a little bit quicker. Bringing in a cannon or something. You can't use a cannon in here, but I really don't cannon them anyway. These Deviant Spectres are really powerful. They're pretty strong. They don't do really any damage in protecting, but it definitely took a while. This is a 2 hour, about 45-minute assignment, and we got 45k, 45.2k XP, and we're going to make maybe a mil from it. So the money per hour wasn't great, but for a single assignment, I'll definitely take it. It's similar to Black Demons, but some good cash, and I had the time to do it. It's a pretty simple grind. We're going to go ahead and grind out this price check here. I got a lot of herbs in this pouch, plus I already had an inventory before this that I banked, so let's just go ahead and price check this one. Is it? Is this the last one? Yes, there it is. It's going to be kind of a measly one, but we get 25k from this final price check, which actually makes 919k in the assignment. And here's the clip you guys have been waiting for quite some time. The final clip of this episode where we're showing the bank. 210 mil, guys. This is looking pretty solid. The big thing is we're at 2 bludgeon pieces currently. I know that I did some regular Abbey Demons today where I could have done the Sire to try to get my 3rd piece, but if I had done that, I would have gotten like 70 Sire kills and have still been on that assignment for this episode. So it would have been a pretty boring episode for you guys. At least I branched out a little bit. Again, big thing is we have 2 bludgeon pieces right now, this new Axon, and we still have the Claw. So one more piece. Hopefully we get it soon. I would rather get a Hellhound assignment before then, but I'll take whatever one they give me. Either way, guys, thank you very much for stopping in today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know that I did, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click on that like button and tell us what you enjoyed about it. If you're looking for some more RuneScape videos like this one, then be sure to join the cul-de-sac by subscribing for more. We will see you next time.